Wednesday on Daily Dose of LGBT with your host Lauren McKenzie right here. And today I don't usually wear scarves, but I got this scarf and I'm like really stoked on it, and from here up it looks retarded, so I'm gonna stand up and show you how it looks because it's really cool. It's like oh yeah, I think it's really cool. It's kind of like anyway, I'm really stoked on my scarf. This week's topic is one that I feel is very important to a lot of gay people and really needs to be spoken about because it's really prevalent and it can be a really heartbreaking topic for a lot of people. Basically, like falling in love with straight people. Have I ever fallen in love with a straight person? No, not in love, but in middle school I definitely had a big crush on my best friend Maggie, who is straight, and that was kind of like my first real girl crush, you know. But I was like 12. I think when you're that age it's pretty easy to get over people like that, you know, especially since we wound up going to different high schools and I like never saw her again after middle school. So in high school I was, however, madly in love with this one girl who was very, very, very confused about her sexuality. And she didn't know like her right from her left. Like she was just so in this gray area for pretty much the whole time I knew her. And that was pretty heartbreaking, not knowing which way she was gonna end up. I mean, you can't help who you fall in love with. It just kind of happens, you know? So it's understandable that you would fall in love with, you know, say like your straight best friend because they're always there for you, they know you better than anyone else, you guys have a lot of good times together. And especially when you are maybe just coming out and you don't know a lot of gay people, so you kind of just work with what you have, you know. And sometimes your gaydar just might be off one day and you just might fall in love with someone who's straight and thinking they were gay, and then you find out they're straight, and then it's like, oh no. And it's kind of like when, you know, you're driving and your GPS tells you to go a certain way, and then you're just like, wait, this isn't the right way. And it's just really confusing. So there usually situations like this never really end up very well, and it's kind of the sad truth. I know, like, we all have that fantasy of like one day they'll come out, one day like they'll finally admit to me that they have feelings for me, or they want to experiment, or that they think they're gay or something. But I think about 90% of the time that doesn't really happen, because if someone is straight and they're pretty much certain that they're straight, there's really no changing them. It's kind of like asking a gay person to be straight. You can't, you know, vice versa. You can't ask anyone, you can't ask a straight person to be gay, you can't ask a gay person to be straight. It's just what they like. And I feel like a lot of people might take it personally when they come out about their feelings and the person of their affection is like, I'm straight. They might take it personally. And my advice is not to take it personally at all, because if your friend happens to like boys instead of girls or girls instead of boys, it's like comparing apples and oranges. No girl can take the place of a guy, and no guy can take the place of a girl. It's just completely different. It's completely. It's like apples and oranges, oil and water, all the things that are completely contrasting, you know? Everyone watching this video right now deserves someone that's actually going to care for them, and someone that's going to actually love them back in the end. And I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're 14 or if you're 40, or I don't care where you live, your age, your race, whoever you are, you deserve to be loved by someone who is really gonna love you and who's more worth your time than trying to convert a straight person. I'd really hate to be the bearer of bad news, like, because I hate bringing bad news to people. It like fucking sucks. But in the end, you kind of just have to put those fantasies aside and kind of get over it, because you're only going to continue hurting yourself, and you may even continue hurting that other person, whoever that is, depending on the situation. And that's just not cool. I wish I had an immediate solution to tell you if you are in love with someone who's straight, but I think really only time can heal what's happened and help you kind of get over this and find someone that is actually going to love you back. So yeah, that's what I have to say. Sorry, it's kind of depressing. But again, I feel like this is a topic that really needs to be spoken about, and there needs to be some kind of realistic light that's shed upon this topic. And it sucks because love isn't always realistic, you know, but that's kind of the sad reality of it, that love isn't realistic sometimes. Weird, right? Ironic. If you have anything that you want to share with me, you can comment, video response. You can write in my Tumblr ask box, which is www.theheightofsummer.tumblr.com/ask. And I reply to pretty much everyone, so I'm always there. I know this is like a hard thing to go through, and I feel ya, mad love. So if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Just like I'm sure any of my other fellow collaboration members would say too. So with that, I'm gonna go and work on some stuff and enjoy my Wednesday, and I hope you guys do too. Okay.